Hey everybody, you are watching Type 1 Diabetes TV, the place to be for living a long and healthy life with T1D. This is Dr. Jody, and I'm coming to you from a hike on Maui with my dear friend Margaret, fellow T1D. So I thought it's a little foggy. I'm sorry. I was going to have some amazing...
It was clear 2 minutes ago.
Like right when we started the video, it was clear. But weather moves fast here on these tropical islands. So I don't have a view to show you today, but we do have blood sugar to talk about. So I started at 145. We hiked uphill. I think the elevation gain was what, 1,600?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
And then I was 118 at the top, and I had very little insulin on board, right? I don't like a lot of insulin on board. You don't want a lot of insulin on board because then you go low. So then I ate a bar with like 25 grams of carb at the top, very slow. And then I gave myself 1 unit instead of 2. At normal life, I give myself 2 units for that bar, but I gave 1. And now I'm 125. I don't think you'd see that. So that's one approach. Margaret, would you like to share yours?
Well, I started a little high, and I had a bar before I started, and then I have my insulin pump.
Well, you were like 170, right? That's not...
Yeah, and then I just dropped to 150, which I'm totally comfortable being a little high when I'm out and about like this, because I've had too many situations where I've dropped too fast, and it's not good when you're on a long hike. So, yeah.
And I want to make sure that everybody feels safe with their approach. And
now the view.
Oh, we have a view. Oh, look, we have a view. Still a little cloudy. It's weird, the lighting. But I really respect, Margaret and I were talking about this. She goes, no. I get afraid of lows. I want to start high. And I can tell people till they're blue in the face. I'm like, insulin on board is what makes you go low. Reduce the basal, reduce the bolus prior. But there's still some people that have fears of lows, and I absolutely respect that. I have several patients who are not willing to start a hike at 120 or go to bed at 80. That takes a lot of experience to have your low memory fears disappear and your confidence in new numbers up here, and that takes a long time. So I totally respect where everybody is at, but what I want people to definitely understand is that insulin on board, the more insulin on board, the more likely you'll go low. So the less insulin on board, that's why neither one of us had a lot of insulin on board. We did a 2-hour hike. Was it 2 hours? It was 2 miles. It was 2 miles. I don't know how many hours it was.
It wasn't 2 hours.
No, it wasn't 2 hours. Well, my watch says it was...
We've gone slow, though, Jody.
An hour, yes.
It's been scenic.
It's been scenic, yes, before the clouds came in. So the point I want you guys to get is the less insulin you have on board before an activity, the less your chances of going low are. Okay. Now, of course, you still must have insulin. You can't just stop taking your insulin, or else you'll end up in diabetic ketoacidosis. So you don't want to do that. But that is my tip for today, everybody. I hope it's not too windy for you. So aloha.
Mahalo.
Until next time. Bye for now.